Nowadays it's impossible to get by, because when you try to go and speak your mind, they gon' make you out to be a terrible person. Try to shut you out when really you do not deserve it, when they should be the ones who's criminalized. They got bad intentions, they telling us lies. They want us to fight it and they want us to fight. It's like they forcing us all to decide what is really free. They opposing against ones who speak, and they gon' hate you if they disagree. If you are not with the agenda they preach, then they gon' try to take down your ass, they police. This world is not made for the weak, and I am not sorry for how I speak. And I am always gonna say what's on my mind. I didn't know that speaking my truth was a crime. They can try to silence me, but I'll never be quiet. And you can try to rob me of my freedom, but I'll fight it. But I'm not gonna care what you think of me. No, I don't live my life out for you. I don't care to please anyone. Aren't we supposed to have the right to our opinions, when everyone is way too freaking sensitive to everything they see? Whoa, whoa. People are delusional, say shit I can't believe. No, what does it mean to really be? What is really free? They opposing against ones who speak, and they gon' hate you if they disagree. If you are not with the agenda they preach, then they gon' try to take down your ass, they police. This world is not made for the weak, and I am not sorry for how I speak. And I am always gonna say what's on my mind. I didn't know that speaking my truth. What is really free? They opposing against ones who speak, and they gon' hate you if they disagree. If you are not with the agenda they preach, then they gon' try to take down your ass, they police. This world is not made for the weak, and I am not sorry for how I speak. And I am always gonna say what's on my mind. I didn't know that speaking my truth was a crime. Got me doing time now. Oh.
Appreciate it. I'm Jack.
Eric.
Oh, I thought we was playing the intro too with it. Yeah. No, your intro. Oh, okay. That's what I was waiting on. I'm tripping. Yo.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Yeah, we off with that, but y'all already know what's going on. I already talked to y'all earlier. This is the No Limit Podcast, and today we got something different. I told you we was bringing something different. Not always rappers, the singers, we got a real life artist, Mrs. Jynxx. And today we got Jynxx, we got D-Lo the Shogun.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? We got the whole whole crew. Wes in here, A Monty's in here, Loud's in here, and we tuned in.
Powered by Virginia, we here.
Yeah. So last week was a dope show. We've been catching a lot of good females lately.
That's what's up.
Back to back to back.
Female power. Let's go, girls.
Yeah.
Right?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Stay
You're
hydrated.
our second female.
Y'all had here last week. I seen her at a show the other day.
Really?
Yeah, she was performing and shit.
How was the
Oh,
performance?
shit.
G lit. She wasn't nervous?
Oh, you said G lit? G
No,
lit be going on.
not G
No.
lit. You talking about
Keisha the
LeVay?
Heartthrob.
No, it was LeVay.
LeVay.
Yeah,
I'm about to go
LeVay.
back and watch that.
So you're our third
No.
female.
Yeah.
Not the
Okay.
second one. Okay, yep.
I'll still take it. You know what I mean?
Know what I'm saying?
It's an honor, though, to be your first artist.
Yeah, no,
It is.
for a fact.
100%.
Because I think sometimes people, when I say, yo, we bringing everybody that's creative, everybody that has talents, people just automatically think, oh, we just music. Like, nah, we're not just music. Like,
Don't
I don't
pigeonhole
care.
us.
Art is art. Music is art. Like,
Music is
that's why
art.
I like
Art is
going to
art.
see it all the time. I love seeing it live mostly. Like, I could listen to you guys on Spotify, Apple Music, whatever,
Thank you.
But seeing it live and like with the performance gives like a whole different vibe. So like, that's a whole different respect of art too. So, I wish I could do that.
Pull the microphone.
Just a little bit.
A
yeah.
little bit. My bad.
No, you good.
No, you good. You good. No, I don't care if you build gangster birdhouses. I don't care if you raise mongooses.
chickens.
Like, bro, bring on a show it. Especially if you're in Virginia.
No, seriously though, the exotic animal game. I know a lady who does the flying squirrels, and
Oh my
she
gosh.
makes some bank off these flying squirrels. She's one of the only. It's 6 traders in the state of America, like in the country of America. She's the only one on the East Coast
Interesting.
And when I tell you she making great money,
like sugar gliders and stuff.
yes.
Oh my god.
Like she breeds
Are
them
you
in her
serious?
house. and
Squirrels, bro?
$12,000 for one
They got, like,
fucking
a web
squirrel.
between like their feet and stuff.
12 bands
12
like,
grand.
for one
Yeah.
squirrel.
She got paid
Like
12
parasail.
grand for one squirrel.
Got big old eyes. They're so cute.
I got squirrels all over by my
No,
place.
not these ones. Not these ones.
Those are like the ones from Willy Wonka. Like
Hey,
you don't want those.
Like
ones.
she seeks these
That
things out
hurts.
like overseas, and she gets them shipped here. Like she got connect. She the plug if you want a sugar glider.
What? Bro, I'm about to start my own ant collection.
When I
Fuck it.
tell you,
Bring
she
it.
made me want to quit.
Bro, I'm about to make some money.
She made me want to quit and become a breeder. I was like, oh shit.
You better breed ants.
Bro, I'm about to breed ants. Bro,
Like
I'm gonna
fire
mix.
ants?
I'm gonna mix a red ant with a black ant, then get like a tree ant and mix it all together. Like that has to happen. That's you know what I'm saying.
He gonna become the real Ant-Man.
You know what I'm saying? For real. For real.
He was talking about Marvel earlier.
You know what
He's
I'm
onto
saying?
something here.
Exactly.
He's plotting.
But Miss
see it.
Jynxx, we're gonna get focused on you more. Where did the
sir.
name come
Oh, yeah, of
from?
course.
Is
So,
it yeah.
She good.
so the name came from. I think it originated from high school. Like my mom used to tell me she used to like draw on a lot of her stuff, and like she had like this wallet and she drew like heartbeats on it, and she said that she used to like do like tagging and stuff like that when she was in the city. So I was always interested in that kind of art too, and I kind of just kept playing with like different kind of shapes and stuff, and I always loved the J, and then I always loved Jynxx from DC. Like,
There
the
you go.
villainous
There you
thing.
go.
You know what I mean? And I was like, she's kind of like Kuromi, who is also a Sanrio character. She's kind of like evil, but she's cute at the same time. You know, pink, purple, dark, mischievous. I like that. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stick to Jynxx. So
I
yeah,
can dig it.
that's
She has
how
some
it came.
badass superpowers too.
Oh, I swear.
For a
Right.
fact. So
Underrated.
we always ask, and I think we talked about it a little bit before we started the show. Where's the origin? Like, are you from VA, or you just got stuck here, or how did that come about?
Okay, so I'm originally from Bay Area, California.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say I'm stuck out here because I really can go back whenever. I am originally here because of the military, but I've been out for like the past couple of years now. So now I ain't gonna lie, I'm still trying to adjust to the civilian life. Like it's a little weird out here. I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm like, dang. No, yeah, no, that's what I'm doing. Like I'm just gonna stay to myself. Then you know what I mean. I'm gonna keep traveling though. Like after Virginia, I might go to Japan. Might go to Colorado
about it.
actually. I might switch up the climate and go to snow, I guess.
Man, no, Japan is definitely on the
snow.
list.
I swear, I want to go to Japan. Like to live in Japan, bro. I'm a big anime nerd, so I
Thank
love
you.
that.
Finally, somebody said it. I'm so glad. I'm still sharing.
Other people have said they like the anime on the show, so don't.
No, not just anime, bro. Going to Japan and
Yeah.
just getting all that
Experiencing,
culture.
bro.
Just
Their
oh my God.
education system is phenomenal.
They dress up all the
Yeah,
time for no
nobody- I
reason.
wanna know-
Like it's like New
I
York,
want
but,
children.
like
I don't have kids yet.
better.
My kid, I'm thinking about my
I
future.
don't want to compare it to
Like
New
the
York. I'm sorry,
raves.
Japan.
Have you ever been to a rave?
Yes.
Okay,
The-
so
the car scene
Japan
there?
raves are different.
The car scene in
Duh,
Japan.
Of course they are. Cars are the main reason I want to go to Japan. JDM, I'm obsessed with JDM cars. Japanese
Like,
domestic market cars. Oh
it's
my god. The
Subi gang out in
Mayans.
Japan. Subi gang hard as hell out in Japan.
Yes,
JDM
I have a
cars.
Subi.
Do you
I'm
re-
a
what
proud
kind of
owner of a
Subaru?
Subi. It's not WRX, but you know.
What is it?
He's a Superman.
Yes.
He
Oh, you're a
Subaru.
Subi fan?
I got a Subaru.
Can you guess?
Impreza.
Yeah.
Damn.
I
How
knew
do
he
you
was
know
gonna
that?
guess the first time.
Bro, I'm
I wanted a WRX, but you know, it's okay. I'm gonna get that
she
next
said
time.
WRX and I knew.
Yeah.
He's also a car salesman, so
Like
yo,
I want like them,
he
them
would've
bug eyes,
sold
like
you.
them early 2006s. You know
He
what I
would've sold
mean?
you.
If you want a
Had it right
WRX,
there.
if you want a WRX, I got the connects.
He already knew it.
For real, I'm there.
he really
I
know
sold
his
cars
shit.
for 5 years. I ran a dealership for like
Okay.
2-3 years.
Okay, let's go.
So yeah.
I need like
Look at this.
JDM imported.
He's about to sell a whip. I'm trying to tell you.
I mean,
Yo,
They need to
shout
be
it loud, shout it
authentic.
loud. I told him.
Yeah.
I told him.
This is
No,
this
for
is what
real.
No Limit Podcast is about. We connecting.
Yeah, we network,
That's
but
it.
you
I
trying
thought
to
you
lay the
were-
contract out right now. Like,
Yeah.
sign on the dotted line.
She said,
Damn.
"Let's go." She ready too.
Where do you
No,
touch
yeah, I'm
over
ready.
Jet?
Like
Where
my
do you touch
car.
over Jet? We
I
gotta
don't
touch
mess
drive
with
it
my
first.
cars, man.
But no, I have a Legacy.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a Legacy.
Okay.
Yeah. I got
Okay.
the
Yeah.
I got the 2023 Legacy Sport.
Okay,
Yeah.
the 2020. All right.
Damn, you got to.
He had to say the 2023.
Hey, y'all see what he rocking
It's a
with?
they changed up the
You hear what he
models.
rocking
They did.
with?
They really
changed
did.
it up.
I don't know.
The
It's something
2023
about
is
the old
different.
models that I like.
Like,
I ain't gonna lie though. I liked like the 80s.
mm-hmm.
The 80s style cars, like JDM cars, were the best. They're like more boxy. They were
Taylor
like
said,
the
"D-Lo,
when
behold
they were
it."
drifting and shit. Like,
do?
oh my
Yeah.
gosh,
Shout out to Taylor.
a car has never been so sexy. I ain't gonna cap.
Man, I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
Shout
you
out
ever
to
been
Tay.
to like them car shows?
She
It's-
said Jynxx is so gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Tay. She was supposed to be here, but she
Yeah,
cooking
where you
dinner.
at? Oh, it's okay.
Oh,
It-
heard
you know
that.
what I'm saying? It's
gotta
all
make sure
good,
you,
though.
you know, keep yourself nutritioned.
Yeah.
Is that the right word?
Nutrition? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
think so.
Nourished.
it's a suitable word
Yeah.
for sure.
But let the fans know, where did the passion, where did the enthusiasm to paint your emotions, your feelings, like how did you get tapped into, you know?
Okay, so originally, the first time I ever like drawn everything was my mom gave me a pen and paper when I was 3 years old. It's crazy because she caught it on like camcorder too, so she caught it on camcorder and like I just took the pen and I started drawing. Like it was a circle. It kind of looked like a pig, and then I said it was a mumu, which means monster in like Tagalog. It's like scary monster. So.
And we didn't even get to that. Like she has a deep
That's weird.
background story, like
Yeah.
nationality wise.
So it just comes from like I started drawing, I guess, monsters when I was younger. So I've always been fascinated in like the horror scene and like, you know, that kind of art. So like I originally came from Akira. I don't know if you know of that anime.
Come on
but-
now.
If you don't
You
know
know
of
who you sitting
Akira,
beside right now? Like
if you don't know of Akira, you ain't no real anime.
Yeah,
fan, bro.
no, please.
Like,
Yeah, no.
you don't
for
have
real,
to see
for
it.
real.
You don't even have to see it.
no,
but
you have to
know
see
of
it. You
Akira.
you gotta see it.
The poster is iconic.
You got
Come on now.
You know
It's
what I'm saying?
iconic.
That's like one of the dreams is to have the motorcycle from Akira, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no!
Like,
Right,
I gotta
right.
have it.
I
Even the
really
jacket.
want that jacket. I was
Yeah.
gonna say the jacket is
Yeah.
hard.
It did fuck me up for a little bit though. I ain't gonna lie to you. That movie.
Like I
that's
wouldn't
a-
watch it high.
Oh, if you watch that movie on acid, bruh,
Bro.
ooh, or shrooms,
You going on a trip?
You gonna be down the
Fucked.
rabbit hole.
Yeah, bro. That movie, that's the only anime movie that I've ever watched besides Berserk that has made me like this is too
on one.
much.
I can put you on the one. It's called Paprika.
Paprika.
Oh,
Yeah.
paprika.
It's
I don't think I've
an
watched that
OG
one,
it's an
actually.
OG one, and she's like a therapist, and she dives into her clients' minds, and it gets weird.
Interesting.
It gets weird.
Yeah, that shit hold.
I'll be in the crates.
Interesting.
I'll be digging.
I honestly like the old style though.
Yeah. Just
like
the
to have a
texture
good one.
of the art style on the old
Yeah,
on the
it was
old
more
anime
graphic.
Yeah,
is
that's
different.
that's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
It's more of like the art of it. That's exactly where that is all originated from. Then I started watching Ghibli films. Like I was a big Ghibli fan. Like
Hold on.
people say Ghibli, however you want to pronounce it. You know
Hayao
what I mean?
Miyazaki,
Okay.
Yes.
Spirited Away,
Spirited Away, Princess
Mononoke,
Oh,
Ponyo.
Howl's Moving Castle.
Yeah, like, it's- you
My
can keep
Neighbor
going on and on.
Totoro.
Like,
So many.
I got the whole box set at the crib.
I wasn't gonna
so
say
many
this.
collections.
I wasn't gonna say this, but I have to. Otherwise, it's gonna be in my head. When you say Ghibli, I thought you said like Gibby, and like Gibby the clown, and I was just like, oh,
Who was Gibby the Clown?
Who's giving the club?
just
That's
That's
what I
what
thought.
I was thinking.
No, I thought
was
Gibby from
Gibby
iCarly.
no. I just say like
Gibby the
when
clown?
y'all by yourselves, just look up Gibby the clown. And
Nah.
well, I mean, don't do it here while I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Just,
Oh, so you scared?
no, just type in. Nah, just watch it. But it's different.
Yeah, and then there was this one I remember specifically called Cat Soup. It came out on Netflix back when you had to like order them on DVDs.
That was a good time.
You know what I mean?
That was a good time.
Like it was this random anime. I remember my aunt ordered it, and like we just always watched random animes. You know what I mean? So
Sorry.
happened?
Did you look it up? Did you look it up? That's what I thought you
Oh,
was talking
no.
about. And I was like, oh shit, she's deep in.
what happened?
They looked up Gibby the Clown.
Oh
So
gosh.
we gotta stay tuned. What is Gibby the Clown?
Yeah. What?
Oh, is it really?
Yo, I thought that's what she meant. I was like, oh damn.
I was trying to say Cat Soup.
So should we look it up, Wes, or no? Okay, so
Shit,
don't look it
yo,
up.
I'm sorry.
I'm not talking about hentai,
What the fuck?
y'all.
Yeah, no hentai. Yeah, no
Yeah,
hentai.
no hentai. Hentai free zone.
Oh jeez.
No
Wait.
Aigo faces here.
What age were
Right
you,
now.
Eric, when this scarred you for life?
Young, bro. I was young. I was young. But like when you're in that zone and you're about to create an art piece, like what is your typical setting? Like what is your muse? Like what gets you going?
That's kind of a hard question to answer because a lot of times that's why I consider myself more of an expressionist than a painter or like a drawer or something like that, because expression isn't really timed. Like it just kind of comes to me whenever. Like I can sit in front of a canvas and try to draw, but I'll sit there for like hours and it'll just be blank the whole time. Like I can't force myself to really do it. You know what I mean? It just kind of comes to me.
Flow.
Yeah. So a lot of times I ain't gonna lie, I make my art in the studios. Like I'll go with people to the studios and like I'll listen to them while they make their songs or something, and then like I'll base it off their lyricism.
Crazy.
And then
That's dope.
sometimes they'll take it as album covers. Sometimes they'll just take it, they'll just buy it or whatever. Or I'll just like be like, hey man.
Can I give a fun fact?
What's up?
A fun fact. Almost a month ago when we had it might have been a month ago. We had Henry. I know y'all remember Henry, and he was talking about the Heartbreak album.
Yes.
And that whole design for his cover, Miss Jynxx did that.
Yes.
Fire.
She did.
I
It was 4 different ones, wasn't it?
Yes, it was 4 different pictures. So I actually made each one of those pictures while I was in the studio with him. So like I would sketch it out sometimes, and then I would transfer it onto the canvas. And then other times it'll just be like he'd be writing or something, or like he'll just playing the beat, and I'm like okay, and then he'll be like writing to it, and I'll be painting to it, and it'd be that kind of thing. It just kind of flows.
I think deep type artists, the ones that go in their lyricism, that have that poetic feeling, that poetic justice with them, that's what they need, bro. Instead of doing these album covers where it really don't symbolize anything, like, or you just want to do it because everybody else is doing it, bro. Something like that, I would rather see on the album cover, and that would make me look it up because, again, it's coming with music and it's coming with a picture with it, like art.
The thing I like about art most is like the perspective, because everybody can see something different, which is why I never really ever wanted to go to like an art school, because I'm like, why are they gonna grade me about my art or teach me something that I can easily learn myself? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
YouTube has crazy connections.
YouTube University.
Hey, YouTube University. I'm telling you.
Best university in the world.
It's literally a dude that says, like, things to teach you that your dad didn't teach you. Like, it's literally.
Yeah, I seen him.
TikTok dude that shit.
Like,
He tells you
to show you whatever, how to change a tire, how to undrain a clog. Like, he'll show you just the most rudimentary or fundamental things that you should know, but a lot of people probably don't, honestly. So YouTube is where it's at.
Have you ever done a showcase yet with your art?
Not besides Heartbreak Universe, no.
Okay.
No.
So that was your first one.
Yes, that was my first one.
Well, that's a good first one to have.
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
for
we
real.
actually made everything for it. Like, we put together, like, little gift bags and stuff for raffles and everything, so you can win free artwork and stuff like that.
She being
I
humble.
didn't
It
even
was
get a
only
goddamn
one-time
ticket.
thing, so...
She being humble. She was just like, we did the background. Let's not forget the background, the scene, the lights.
Bro,
'Cause we talked and you was like,
I'm
yeah,
proud of it, all right?
Shout out to
Yeah.
England, tapped in.
England. Okay.
Manchester.
What's your Instagram? I'm sorry. I need to know.
Well, hold on. Before she says that, yeah, give it out to everybody. What's the Instagram?
Okay. So you can find me
She
on
brought some stuff.
Instagram at JYNNXX_. Double N, double X's. Okay. With a Y, not an I. People usually get that wrong, but I'm like, no, I like to be different, so I put a Y instead. I couldn't be like, take the actual character, you know what I mean?
The crazy thing about
The underscore's first.
Oh, my bad. I forgot I just recently switched it. That's why, like,
Really no underscore first.
yeah, I was updating everything recently. My bad. So
the
it's
crazy,
underscore.
the
Jynxx.
crazy thing about it though, I actually went on your page and I do this for the artists to see what they got going on. So let's not. I want to ask you this: are you doing like modeling with the painting and the drawing, or like Because you be taking some fire photos, and I'd be like, and you be having fans, and I was looking, I was like, damn, you got motherfuckers like, oh damn,
Hey,
Yeah, so I'm
jumping.
it be jumping. So that's why I'm asking, like,
So I'm trying to get back into the modeling industry slowly, but I'm not really focused on it as much as I am with my art, because my art is more of my passion than it is for modeling. So I'm
100%.
like I know it's always gonna be there, because I started off modeling at like 16 when I used to do like when I first got into cars. I used to go to car shows, and I met some like amazing car like import model. Shout out to Miss Ashley V and Danny Riel. Oh my gosh, first meeting them. I was like
nervous?
16. I was like nervous. I was like, these girls are like drop dead gorgeous, and they're like posing on the cars and everything, and they were so sweet too. Like, I know they're still doing good out there, still modeling and doing your thing. But I'm gonna get there again, getting back into it. But right now, it's more of just to go along with my expressionism. So I like to give it like two different kind of visions of my art. So, like the pictures that I put with the art. Like, I put collages for a reason. So I did those art pieces the same day I took those pictures. So it's like the expressionism was still in there, however I was feeling. Like, it was still, you know what I mean, captured within
you definitely
the picture.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
It would definitely be a triple effect if you did. I know you said you love music, but if you made like, you know, like a little EP, like one song every couple months to go with everything, that's a triple effect. I see it as a triple effect.
I be thinking about
seriously.
it sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. I think about it sometimes, but I'm like, let's focus. You know what I mean? I know it's there. But if anything, like, I want to get back into the instruments. So like, I'll play like ukulele if anybody wants some ukulele sounds in the background. Or
Now,
like
can you
some
play, or you just strumming?
patterns. I know some songs. Like, I learned off of
Campfire
YouTube
type shit.
University.
Okay.
I literally learned everything off of YouTube. I was a YouTube kid, so
Okay.
I'm proud of it. So
I want
stayed
to.
on it.
I
think it's
can.
all-
Now that we're here, and I know people see it because I'm looking at it on the screen, so I know people see it. Can we see? I know you brung in a
Yeah.
piece.
Okay.
You brung in a piece. We want to see the piece. We want you to break down the piece because it's dope. My favorite color, blue, and it's just fire. It's fire.
All right, so sorry, my bad. All right, so this is the piece, Escape. This is actually part of Heartbreak Universe. So, I don't know if y'all have heard of Henry IV, but if you haven't, you gotta check him out.
Oh, if they hear,
Because
if they hear, they
You don't
lock
need to
in.
tap in.
Yeah, for real.
They know.
They watch
He
the
be-
shows. They watch the shows. They know.
Yeah, because the lyricism, I based it off of that. So, you know what? That's all I can explain it, because I want you to go listen to the song. If you listen to the song, you'll understand this picture. That's all I
which
can
one?
say.
Which picture? I mean, which song does this go with this photo? Because
The song
me
Escape.
and
Escape.
Escape. Okay, Escape. Because me and Monty listened to Heal.
Oh,
You know
that
what I'm
song
saying?
is fire too. But that song came after Heartbreak Universe. You
Did
get
it?
it? You heal
Oh.
after heartbreak, right?
Mm.
I want to cuss him out now because he didn't say all that. He didn't.
It's meant for you to realize, like, he's not gonna put it out. It's kind of like,
Yeah,
hey,
so
if they
No,
see
because
it, you know
he said
what I
that,
mean?
and he said that on the show.
He says
said,
it a couple times.
So am I a bad friend? Like, am I a bad?
Because he said on the show, he said, I'm not ready to spill all the information yet, but when it's time, it's
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
So he said
Wow.
he
Do
said
I
that
look
on the
bad?
show.
I look bad now.
No.
So
I was listening.
Play it back on the episode when he was on. You'll hear it.
Wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
I'm gonna have to rewatch it. Shit. I
so
talk to him
the
every
song
day.
is
That's just crazy.
basically about, you know, just trying to escape, like feeling that you're not part of this world, and like feeling like everything is just not fitting for some reason, like some kind of matrix or some shit is like something's unreal, and you're just like, I don't feel like I'm at home. I need to get out of here.
Yeah.
Like, you feel scrambled and
100%.
unorganized.
Because
So
I'm looking at the photo now and I'm seeing like, okay, you got the whole suit on, and you got where the heart's supposed to be is caved in, it's not there, and but where the face is, it also is just blurred out. Like you're there, but you're not there. Like you're just going through the motions. So that's
get
why I'm.
hurt along the way. Yeah,
You know?
you for sure get hurt along the way, and you're just trying to.
Sometimes you
find a way to
lose
get out of it.
yourself, and you gotta refine yourself. You know.
But, you know, there's always a little bit, it's like Pandora's box in a way, you know what I mean? There's a little light at the end of the tunnel back there, so.
I see the light. I don't know why I was
The
whispering, but
unknown is scary, man. So you gotta be very brave and courageous to face that, and not everybody can do it. It's a struggle, and you gotta step forward to it every day.
that
No,
was
for
deep.
real.
I want to snap, but then I don't want to give you the credit.
I mean,
Yo,
listen.
chill.
I
They
don't
know.
want to
Hey,
give you credit.
Okay.
Shogun's Proverbs. We're gonna start it soon. Watch.
Oh damn. You like a Andrew Tate type shit?
I'm not that aggressive, buddy. I'm not that aggressive. And I'm gonna be honest. I'm a good fighter, not that good of a fighter.
Nah, fuck that. Like he be having motherfuckers in high school like, I'm the alpha. I watched this one video. It was wild.
I'm
You fuck people up.
alpha.
No, he was just like, I'm an alpha. You're gonna listen to me.
Oh,
and the
man.
teacher was like,
So-
well, I'm a teacher. You know,
alpha, beta. That whole conversation there.
Oh,
It's
real.
really. It is real, but it's dumb. You don't always have to be an alpha. You don't always have to be a beta. It's a fine line between. You're not always one way.
can't be a leader if you don't know how to follow.
Exactly. Like, come on now. You got to just break it down. That was a corny ass laugh afterwards, but goddamn, we're not going to acknowledge that. But okay.
No, it was like the Jada Kiss shit.
No, corny.
Like, what? That's corny?
Not Jada. You.
Wow.
But yeah.
Is corny really a bad thing?
Yeah, because Michael B. Jordan, they called him corny. Now look at him.
Michael B. Jordan wasn't corny. That's he been that actor since fucking,
No, the girl
Days of
called him
Our
corny.
Lives.
They said he was corny in
Days of
school.
Our he was on Days of Our Lives at like fucking 16 acting.
He was on Days of Our Lives?
Bro, he
Really?
was on Days of Our.
Did they give
I
him
gotta
like a
look that
bullshit
up
role?
now.
Like
No, I
an
think
abandoned black
no,
kid?
he was up there a couple times. It wasn't like a one-off episode. He was up there for like a little saga or a little arc or whatever it was. Like,
Days of Our Lives, though?
bro,
That's like the old people anthem.
I look it up. Michael B. Jordan.
Really?
I look it up.
I'm learning stuff today, boy.
He was in Hardball.
I remember that. Okay.
He was in The
talking
Wire,
about-
obviously.
Yeah, but in high school, he wasn't. They said he was corny in high school.
I mean, that's cool, but I mean, who the fuck not corny in high school? It's like 20 people, and then guess what? After high school, they get hella corny.
Really? Yeah, that's true.
Like, it don't
He
fucking
said
matter.
hella corny.
It don't fucking matter.
So, we getting these spills. I'm sorry, we getting these spills and we run with it. But you've been able to handle it, so I appreciate you. The next photo, the next painting. What do we got? What do we got? I want people to show because
The next
she's selling them.
expression.
She's selling
Let's say
them.
that. Let's say the
And
next
if you ever need
expression.
somebody to make an album cover for you,
Whoa. Okay, so this next one isn't for sale because it's not really. It's done, but like to me, it's not done. But you know what I mean. If you're an artist, you understand.
you
like,
drew that?
I painted this.
This
You
shit
painted.
fire.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
Look at this,
So
look at this,
I
y'all.
call this self-portrait.
I was waiting for her to turn that joint around because I was like, what is that?
It's a blank piece. It's expressionism, guys. It's expressionism.
And he like, you drew that? And she like, yeah.
That's
Thank you.
But
Fire.
yeah, so
Hold it back up like you was holding it because
oh my
that
bad.
joint is hard.
Yeah.
There we
So
go, y'all.
that's crazy.
this took a long time to paint because I considered it a self-portrait.
Can you get it close to the camera, the axe? Hold on.
They trying to get it
hold it
close. They
up
trying
more?
to see the
Oh.
details.
My bad.
There
So
you go.
I'm trying to see where the camera is.
Fire, fire.
Is it a little
fire.
laggy?
Yo, that joint look crazy.
Okay. But yeah, so I call it self-portrait because long story short, that's kind of how I see myself. Like, I don't really see myself from this world. I've always been like the black sheep of like everywhere. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
Me
that's,
too.
or at least that's
Yeah.
how I feel or how I see things. My perspective. You know what I mean? Keyword perspective. So, yeah, I've like always had this big interest for angels ever since I was younger, and it connected with Egypt. I don't know how, but I've been doing research ever since I was younger up until now, and I'm still learning a lot. But now it led to the Bible, so now I'm like dissecting it slowly, and like it led to
Sometimes past lives creep through in mysterious ways.
yeah. So now it's just like dissecting it, and it came to the hierarchy of angels, and yeah. So there's like more than one realm, and there's more than one angel. I'm pretty sure a lot of people know that, but this one specifically is called a seraph or seraphim.
Yeah. Okay. I was
So,
waiting. I didn't want to speak on it, but
yeah.
yeah,
So they have
yeah.
6 wings, and I'm gonna let y'all do the research because it's kind of hard to describe. There's many different ways to describe it, but they even have like an Egyptian version of it. I forgot what the name of it is.
Now,
it slips my mind.
Be
but
prepared for the rabbit hole that you're gonna go down when you do this research. Because don't just.
yeah, be prepared because it gets really deep.
Yeah.
Like you might keep on going. Like
It'll be a lot of hyperlinks
that's
you'll be
what
clicking on. Like it's gonna be a problem. So be ready.
But yeah, so that's pretty much the painting. And if you saw a little bit closely, I'm like have like it's supposed to be a feather, like one of my feathers, and I'm painting with it. But yeah, like my eyes aren't existent. Like they're just white. They're just empty. But I have all these other eyes on my wings. So.
Crazy.
You come to the No Limit podcast, you never know what you might get. This is deep right here.
This is what she said. Expressionism. This is it.
This is deep. This is deep.
But I painted this with oil paint, which is why it took so long to do. It took maybe like almost 2 years.
Jeez.
Oil paint takes like a long time to dry, and it has like many layers. So if you look closely, it's actually textured. Like if you feel it, you can see like the texture in the feathers and everything.
It do have the texture in the feathers.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, so it's like layers of paint onto it as well.
I just touched $1 million painting.
Yo, chill.
Yeah, you did.
I just touched $1 million
All you gotta do
painting.
is put
It
in a
isn't for
museum.
sale yet, so I guess it is priceless. You know what I mean?
You know? Put it in a museum.
Nah,
and
like-
stick.
I do want to put my art, like I want to make my art more out in Virginia. I feel like that's what like I'm out here for. So that's why I'm also taking my time. I'm not going back to
I have a
California just
connect.
yet.
I have a
You know what I
connect
mean?
with a show that we did in the beginning. Like before we even started No Limit Podcast, I went to a show, and it was at an art museum right beside where is it? It's by Anna Pizza's, right across the street.
Art museum out there?
Yeah, it's right. It's on Warwick. It's
Oh,
on
Newport News.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But they had all type of artists.
You talking about the I know what you're talking about. That's Ace's spot. That's the arts contemporary arts bills. Yeah, that's what you're talking about. Contemporary art bills.
You need to get a couple.
about-
You need to get a couple, or not all. Just have your own thing.
Yeah,
like,
no, I've been thinking
Alley in the
about
gallery,
it. Yeah.
alley in the gallery in the alley is over there too, right across the street. So it's two art places back to back.
And I'm not gonna lie, I have I have a whole like
Let's set it
storage
up, man.
space full of just art pieces.
Let's set
But
it
Done
I'm
already?
just like, you know,
They're done already,
it's hard
or
to
you still
say.
working on some?
I'm still working on some, so
you
that's
got a
why
lot
I'm
of
kind of taking
product.
my time with like opening up and like actually doing showcasing and stuff like that. Because right now I'm more of doing commissions. I've been doing like album covers for like Daryl Washa, Rich Amiri, and Scott Free Preach,
Okay.
Henry IV.
Okay.
I've done like a couple of people album covers, so I've been also doing art pieces for people's studios as well, like Mark B. So I don't know if you know who Mark B is, but he's also.
If we don't put us on, that's how we go here.
Check
Network.
out Mark B. Shout out to Mark B. You know, he got actually one of my first paintings before, like first commission paintings. So, and I'm pretty sure. I think he has it in Atlanta, or he has it in one of his studios. I know he has multiple. So that man, he be on the move. He does like everything. Go check him out. Classic Mark B on Instagram. So yeah.
D-Lo loud. I think I'm smelling an event.
Yeah,
I'm
Okay.
smelling an event.
that's all we do.
If you feel comfortable enough, best believe
I've been
I'll go.
waiting to,
I'll go behind
actually.
it. I'll go behind it. Cause in the back, in the front when you come in, art museum. In the back, stage, artistry.
I've been
place-
actually thinking about. I really wanted to do something. I didn't know about doing it this year because I know it was like last minute and stuff. But I was thinking about planning maybe for next April for like autism awareness, because my brother actually has autism, and I wanted to like do a donation fund for him for his birthday that's coming up in July.
Wow.
So like, cause he's nonverbal. So like he can't really talk or do anything for himself. He
We
needs
can
like
get-
24/7 care.
If
So
we gonna talk after
I
the
wanted
show,
to like, you know, do something like that, but eventually I wanted to lead it to a donation fund for autism awareness. So I
Man.
wanted to do like this whole big thing with it. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna build because
that's all I'm gonna say for now. There's more to
Yeah,
it, but that's
that's
the concept right now.
that's tough.
That's dope. Yeah.
Thank
That's
you,
tough
thank
in the
you.
city.
Thank you.
So, I'm gonna ask you this: like, with your talent, where, in your perfect world, where do you see yourself in the next 5? So I use like dating questions to answer like artist questions because it's the same thing. Like,
No. Well, Probably not in Virginia. Definitely not in Virginia. I'm probably gonna be in, like I said, Colorado.
Have you
Maybe
been there before?
Vegas, maybe somewhere back over there on the West Coast, but not California. Because
Do you
I
like
just don't
Colorado?
want. I haven't been there yet.
Okay.
That's the only reason I said it. But like out of country wise, I'll probably go back to Greece. I ain't gonna lie. Just
My
for like a
brother-
little bit. Just for a little bit, and then I'm just want to jump. You know what I mean? I want to keep moving.
Santorini.
You want to be like a nomad.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I just want to drop my pieces of art in different places all over the world. Just like, here's my little stamp. Instead of like tagging, like I can tag, you know, that's cool. You know, it's illegal. But you know, I want to be able to like show, like put a piece up somewhere, and then that's it. I actually have like 3 pieces right now at
Like
RVA
Banksy.
Boombox, which is in Richmond. So he was like the first person to actually buy big pieces from me. They're like 2 feet by 4 feet panels.
Damn.
Jeez.
Yeah, and I made 3 of them for him. So they're at the studio right now. So that's cool. Shout out to, you know,
I want
RVA
some art.
Boombox.
I want some art. Like,
Yeah,
why
just
they,
let
why
me
do
know.
they why do
Like,
they get art? Like, I want
just
some
let
art.
me know. My commissions are open, so I can always sketch something for you, draw something, paint. I could do tattoo designs. I've designed all my tattoos besides the one on my wrist. So I try to stay original with a lot of my art.
She been holding out. Everybody else get a photo but us.
You
Next
chill.
time,
You chill.
part 2
Hit me up.
of this podcast. When we get you back on the show, I want to see the No Limit podcast painting on the couch, break it down. Like, I gotta have that talent. I gotta have it. I need it.
That's
You know
it.
what I'm saying?
That's all.
That's what's up.
That's crazy.
Thank you. Appreciate it though.
And I'm gonna bring back a question that I was trying to get out in the beginning. We spoke about it. You said that sometimes your heritage brings out your artistry as well. So can you break down your heritage so everybody understands?
Yeah, so honestly, I wasn't really involved with my culture growing up besides taking like Tahitian dance classes from like my auntie who was like my coach, and like she would teach all the girls for like an after school program, and we would like all like do Tahitian dancing for like pep rallies at different schools and
That's dope, though.
multiculturals. Sometimes we would do Six Flags and stuff like that. It was just like little like spreads of culture, and it was just like I haven't really got back into it yet. I know there's like some groups out here, but like commissions are kind of closed for them at the moment. So I was like, man, I still want to do it though. So like I'm trying to get back into it for real. But it does affect me a lot because like I even got like a tattoo on my arm, and it's mixed, like it's like the tribal, you know, the Filipino sun and the stars. I got to stick original to it, but sorry, I'm wearing a long sleeve, you can't see it, but I'm pretty sure y'all know what the Filipino flag.
If you don't, look it up. There's Google, YouTube University. Look it
Yeah.
up.
But all night.
But yeah, I'm like pretty close to it because I didn't really know too much of it, so you know, it just grew my curiosity. So I'm still learning a lot of it right now, and I work with a lot of Filipinos, so they get to teach me more and more about it every day, which is pretty cool. I get to learn a little bit of language, and I didn't even get to learn that much like Tagalog, so it kind of sucks.
As long as you're willing to learn and spread that knowledge, like, you know what I'm saying? That's what everybody care about at the end of the day, spreading that knowledge so everybody can get in tune with it, because sometimes, and that's why I really wanted to bring up the nationality aspect, is because sometimes, like, we see color instead of heritage. Like,
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
if y'all saw my grandpa, you wouldn't think he's Filipino. You'd think he's black. I ain't gonna get like he's like, we're actually dark skinned. I just got like the Filipino side where it's like really light skin and kind of like yellow tone. I ain't gonna care. I'm like yellow. I'm Asian yellow.
See, I don't even have to tell weird jokes or nothing. Like, she got it right there, boom, bada ding. They're like, you know what I'm saying?
I
It's
guess
dead.
the first try.
But rice is rice.
Rice is rice?
Rice is rice.
To everybody, rice is rice?
Rice is rice. It doesn't matter what color it is. It's rice.
Oh,
right?
rice. I
Rice
get it.
is
Right.
rice.
Rice.
I don't think he get it.
He's
The
like,
West is looking like,
I don't think he get it.
yo, chill.
I don't think she's talking about like rice is rice. Like, at the end of the day, it's still rice.
Yes.
Not the color rice. It could be Mexican. It could be,
It can be, yeah,
Jamaican.
it
It,
doesn't matter.
could be
It's still rice.
Asian type rice. Everybody
loves
cooks rice
too.
differently, but it's still rice.
You know what I mean? Everyone loves rice. Who doesn't like
It
rice?
is.
Except for the people that are allergic to it. And like,
Rice
that
is
kind of
rice.
sucks.
That would
but,
suck if you're allergic to rice.
Right. I met someone who was allergic to chocolate the other day.
But you can put something on
Bro,
all rice though.
I would die. I would die. And shrimp. Someone who's allergic to shrimp. I was like, just end me right there.
No, you scared me for the show because I was just like, yeah.
Is it chocolate?
You was like, yeah, that drink is so pretty, and I was like, yo, go for it, take it. And you was like,
the pineapple.
yeah, it's pineapple, and I can't have it. And I was just like, oh hell no, we can't have that on the show. Somebody choking up. Don't get me wrong, I know my CPR, but yeah,
It wasn't like that kind of. It's more like a hive breakout, but it still sucks.
I recently
really
figured
itchy.
out that I'm allergic to cold.
To what?
Cold.
Cold?
Like if I walk outside and it's too cold, like a certain degree, I start to get up hives. I can't touch cold substances for a long time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
It's actually an allergic reaction.
It's kind of like a heat rash, but the opposite.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't get heat rashes.
Okay.
I'm in
I
the
was
cold.
allergic to the sun when I was younger.
So you know what? I thought it was bullshit until she just said that, but that makes sense a little
Bro,
bit.
you never see me. Okay, put it like this: you never see me in the rain or in the snow, nothing like that, bro. Because my hands swell up, and I have like SpongeBob fingers when it happens. Like I'll be swollen, bro. Like dead ass. And then I recently found out that like
He said ET phone home.
yeah. I don't. I'm
He
not
got the heated
hibernating.
gloves. He got the heated gloves on.
I be
shit.
hibernating. When you see me, if you ever see me in the snow, you be like, oh, he ain't gonna be here long. Like, yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
Like, if we ever had that movie, like, what's that movie? 2012, when the world froze over. Yeah, I'll be the first nigga to go. Like,
He
I'm
said, I'll
not
be
gonna
the
lie.
First, he said, you know what? I'm just gonna put myself out.
Yeah, like, just don't do it to
The
me.
other day, I was on like YouTube TV, like live, and they were playing like straight like end of the world movies, like on every channel, and I was just like, what are they trying to say? Because there's like Armageddon on one, the 2012 was on the other one, and then World War II or whatever was on the other one. I was just like,
Like, would you
What are
ever
y'all trying to tell us?
design? Like, would you ever
Just kidding, I don't know
design
anything.
a photo? I mean, an art piece of like your version of the end of the world, like Dante's Inferno type thing.
oh yeah,
I want that.
oh yeah.
Can I have that? Like, that's new project. I
My
want that.
perspective
You think
or
you should?
your perspective?
No, your perspective. I'll take it because I feel like you know what I'm saying. I want to see where it's at.
I actually have a piece that I'm working on right now that I was thinking about dropping. So, I was waiting though. I'm not sure yet though. I gotta wait until the end of the day.
Because the kind of
The
That's how
end
it
of
goes.
today or the
Today.
End of, so you're gonna
Today,
decide
yeah.
today.
Yeah, because I might have to look at it again and then be like, is it ready? I'm not sure.
Okay.
because
It's-
at the end of the day, I look at it as like it's like a superpower almost. Like you ever watch the TV show Heroes?
No.
Yeah.
But
You never
well,
watched
I didn't
Heroes?
watch it through. Like I
There's-
started it, but I didn't like watch it through.
There's a character on there that tells the future through their paintings. And that's what you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, maybe you got a superpower, so I'm trying to see,
Yo, chill.
Hey.
I don't know. I have some like sketches. Did you want to see some of the sketches?
Yeah, please do.
Okay,
That's what we here for.
So yeah, oh damn, my bad. So these are like kind of cute and whatever, but like would I really be doing?
Yo.
Oh, I saw. I think
Yeah,
I
you saw
these.
what I saw, right? That's crazy.
So I'll pull it. I'll pull it up. I guess. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I don't even know what that's called. I don't know what to call it, honestly. None of these have like names because they're all sketches. So it's in my sketchbook. So just expressionism. You know what I mean?
There you go.
It just comes up in my head, and then I just kind of just
She started a new art trend.
For real.
yeah. And this was all done with like charcoal pastel,
I was
so
about to
like
say.
it still comes off and everything. Like
'Cause
I
it
can
has
still
the-
blend it if I really wanted to, but
Because it has that like smoky appearance. And I'm
yeah,
just like,
yeah.
that's
I was
different.
actually experimenting with the pastels for a little bit, so like I just wanted to, this was the other one that I had on my Instagram too.
Oh, that's like some goddamn.
Death Note.
That's Slender Man. type
Slender
shit.
Man Death Note, but it's dope.
God
dope.
damn.
You about to have some anime cuss.
Why are you saying Death Note? Where are you getting
Not
Death Note
Death
from?
Note.
Because like you had the Shikigami. Like,
Oh, you said
Oh,
like
I get
okay.
you, I
Okay,
get
I
you.
see it. I see it.
Yeah.
now that's more Slender Man, but
Yeah.
it's still dope.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
No, don't pass that one. Don't pass that
Oh,
one.
wait,
That's the one
from
we
a-
was.
Wait, hold on, no.
This one?
That's from a different angle. So is his hand drooping down there and coming from here, or
Yes.
is this a different hand?
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah, you gotta show him,
Yes,
man.
okay.
The hand is like coming off screen and dropping from a different dimension or whatever with a body.
It's
Or-
kind of like a portal, I guess. I want to say it just goes through the other side into the bottom.
like goddamn Noob Sabat from Mortal Kombat.
Fire.
You talking about this?
That's what I'm talking about. Cause that is crazy.
Oh, thank
I like
you.
that.
So I was just playing with more color because I was like, okay, let me stop the dark stuff for a second.
It's hard
But
to do eyes,
it's-
and those eyes are very fantastic.
I don't know if
Yeah,
y'all
I'm
could
saying,
tell, but
that's
I'm
what's fire,
obsessed
bro.
with eyeballs.
Yeah.
Like, I've always been obsessed with eyes, and I know I'm not the only one, so it might be a sign, just saying. Like, I don't know. I was sketching, my bad. I did some tattoos. I wasn't feeling it that day.
She got comic book panels.
I was trying to start, like, this manga kind of vibe thing, but I didn't even know where I was going with it. Like, I kind of just, like, started drawing it and just going with it, you
Just
know what I
doing a
mean?
storyboard.
Bro, let it go.
And I was like, let's just
Add
end it right
dialogue
there.
later. Add
Like,
dialogue later.
I was like, I'm just gonna end it there. But yeah, I had some concepts for some other people.
That's fire too.
Thank
I don't know.
you.
I'm-
What was
I'm-
that sound?
Huh?
What was that sound?
Like,
he said,
yeah, I'm a soundboard. I'm a human soundboard.
It's cool.
but-
It's cool.
Y'all ever seen Devilman?
Yeah.
That's I
I was
I don't
thinking of
even know
something
where
coming
that
from the
came
deep,
from
like
either.
a squid or
Like-
whatever coming from the deep.
I don't know where.
see. Hold
lot
on.
of-
See, you
I
keep
like-
passing good ones. See,
What do you mean
Hey, like
passing
yo,
good
she keep
ones?
trying to pass good ones. That was fire too. The heart. Yes.
Yeah. I don't even. Oh, I think I was having like chest pains that day. I was having like anxiety attack or something, and I was just like,
Expressionism. That's
I'm
it.
just gonna draw it out, and then I added a little bit of paint in it, and then I
And
was like,
you can tell because
blood.
I'm like, your rib cage is like just constricting it so much.
Exactly,
In there. It's like,
exactly.
And you see the foliage overgrowing from there, so
I'll
it's
show
really
y'all this one
yeah.
because it's a little bit. It's different from the other ones.
Fire, bro.
A little bit more plant life
This
in
is
it. You know
dope.
what I mean? But yeah. So yeah, that's just some of them. You know what I mean? Those were like more of my dark ones. I have some other stuff too, but you know, stay tapped in. Follow me if
Okay.
you want to see more stuff.
I'm gonna get a little bit more personal. You said I could, so I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, got you.
Oh no, not that. I was just talking about my
Oh.
damn pastels. See,
Do relationships affect your work?
I can't say no because yeah, I can't say no to that. And so yeah, they do, because like a lot of times, like if I'm getting mad or something, or like it's hard for me to use my words a lot of time, which is why I express through my art. So a lot of times when I'm mad at or something like irritated or I'm like going through some shit, like I'll just go to this is my void. Like my void is my art. A lot of people see the void as like something negative, and I see it as a way to escape from everything for a second. I can always come out of it whenever I want. It's my void. You know what I mean? Like if I need to step away from everything and everyone for as long as it takes, I gotta do some self-care and focus on me.
Some people don't have that
so.
mental strength to be by themselves though.
That's
the problem.
Yeah, that is a problem.
Because then you have to deal with yourself and understand yourself and find yourself, and sometimes that shit can be scary.
And I'm not gonna lie, I can't say that I'm not still working on that either, because, you know, a lot of people go through a lot of shit. Let's just say that, and that's why they are the way they are. But you can rather grow from it, or you can stay the same. So that's
And
what
if
growth
you stay
is.
the
You know
same,
what I mean?
stay the fuck from around me.
Yeah, like just don't waste my time. You know what I mean?
Don't
Like,
waste your time. No,
I don't care who
understand
you
it.
are, but like one strike you out.
Damn. Oh
Hey,
shit.
That's what I was just
Fuck.
talking about with Shorty today.
You said loud facts. One strike.
Bro.
Motherfucker, one time is done.
That's what I was talking about
Bro,
with Shorty today.
it's just like, you know, I know people been thinking, especially since COVID, you know, you had those times where you're just by yourself, you ain't got shit to do, and you're just thinking through shit, and you're like, hold on, these people don't really fuck with me, blah, 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 and you're just like, let me clear out some shit real quick, you know what I mean?
I
let me
that.
do some shit real quick.
I'm just saying that I'm saying it like if you're dealing with somebody on like a personal relationship level, then it's like one strike you're done.
Yes.
Yeah. Because
Oh, shit.
like why should people waste my time? Like I'm straight up about everything. So it's just like there's no purpose of lying. There's
What
no
did,
purpose of anything like that. So it's just like, you know, if you're going to like say like, "Oh, I have this to offer you," and then like I show myself I do everything you know, all the steps to do it to get that, and then I don't receive it. I'm like, I'm not going to trust you again after that. Like what?
telling you.
Like what?
What did what did Cobra Kai say? No mercy, no retreat. We take no prisoners.
See,
Done.
I was waiting on Monty because he's a Cobra Kai head.
It
So I
was
was
no
like,
mercy, no retreat. What's the second? I swear it was
But
no mercy, no
honestly,
retreat.
it comes from a lot of chances given before. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm talking
Just no
about
mercy?
like I'm not talking about like
thought it was no
romance
mercy, no retreat.
relationship with a significant other. I mean, yeah, you can think about it like that too. But
Correct
I'm
me
talking
on my
about like
own
with
show,
family, with friend. I want to say quote unquote friends with. Like everybody, you know what I mean? Like anybody that you have in contact, like a relationship with, will affect you in any way. You know what I mean? Like,
so you talking about get that cancer? As soon as I see it, get it out. And you messing up the flow. I could feel it.
just because they be related to you does not mean that they're not a good person or,
Oh
or
my
a bad
gosh.
person.
I
Like,
guess
you
I'm
know
looking-
what I mean? Like,
When I,
they can be really toxic to you, and it'd be better without them. In all honesty, you could still have love for them, but if they don't give you a certain kind of love back, then don't give that energy to them, because you're wasting your energy when you can be focusing on yourself.
I swear.
You're teaching me
Speaking.
some new shit.
Can we snap now? Can we snap? You didn't want to
Yeah,
snap
we can
for me.
snap. We can snap. Nah, the same thing is, it's just like, me personally, like, I understand, bro. Like, today night might not be a day. This month might not be your month. Hell, the year might not be a year.
Man.
But, you know what I'm saying?
Believe in it.
I'm a person of second chances.
I don't know where the letter went.
And I think I need to stop at this point because now that she's breaking it down, thinking about it, like, I've been having people sneak me out and sleep on my couch. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you hungry? I got you. Like, you need
You
a
can
couple
only be
dollars,
too
you got
nice
it.
too many times. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Like, man, the world can end tomorrow.
Man, I really want to. I want
Like-
to edit this and post and put the George Bush clip where he
Yeah.
fucked up the shame me twice. That
Oh
shit. I
yeah,
really wanna
yeah.
put
That's
that-
what I was
yeah,
thinking for
honestly,
about for
I
a
think about that
second
every single
too.
time.
I was like, hold on. But yeah, I mean, if you really think about it, we're literally just living organisms on a floating rock in space.
Jesus. You
Like
just-
anything is really possible.
she just empty
Like,
the clip. She's
anything
like,
is really
da-da-da-da-da-da, anything.
And, like, I don't know how else to. Like, everybody knows that. So like, I don't know what else isn't possible. Like, I don't know.
That's wild.
Mind blowing. And it is.
She gave such a deep. This whole show has been deep.
I'm
Like,
sorry. But that's my perspective.
I've been
of, like,
connected with
that's
this
how
whole
that's
show.
just how I see everything. Honestly, I'm more of like a, a lot of times people think that I'm like really quiet or like I'm shy or something. Man, if you know me, you know I'm not quiet. You know I'm actually obnoxious as fuck. I be called the SpongeBob of work before.
Ooh.
Like
damn,
I be trying to like fucking sleep in boxes and shit and trying to hide away.
damn. Honesty is key. Boy, I mean, before the show, she said it. She was like, "Yeah, I'm a firecracker. Like, I ain't letting shit happen." And I was just like, "Damn, I don't know what it is. It's always the small ones that just be like, yeah, fuck
Hey.
that. I ain't
I
going
was
for
a
this, that,
DC
and this."
woman, like, remember?
Yeah, I know.
My whole division was all guys. Well, basically guys. There was maybe like 3 girls in there, but they were all guys, and they were always rough housing and shit. And I would always be like hyping them up and be like, yeah, and shit like that.
I can
We'd
dig
be
it.
going crazy and shit.
Hey, good motherfuckers on.
Man,
Are
they
you-
were wild.
Like, when it comes to your family, are you the youngest? Or
I'm
are you-
actually the oldest sibling, and I only have a younger brother.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, he's the one that has autism.
Okay.
Yep. So besides that, my mom and my dad, and then like I have 3 cousins that are actually like my sisters, but I haven't seen them in a while. I actually haven't seen my family in like 2 years. So
Being in Virginia.
yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
yeah. But I mean, like, they know that I make my way there, so it's like it's California.
I-
When the
Cali.
time's right.
When the
Cali.
time is right, yeah.
That's
I just
it.
got Virginia.
Yeah,
I wanna say I hate
it's so
y'all.
many people
I
about
wanna
from
say I
Cali,
hate-
but
I
they
hate
give
it,
me
yeah,
like, they give me that
It's
West Coast is
Commonwealth
different
shit.
type of flavor.
Yes, it definitely is.
Yeah.
And definitely, like, I don't want to get West Coast just mixed up with just like LA. Bay, like the Bay that I'm from is like a completely different vibe. Like San Francisco, like Daly City, Oakland. You know what I mean? Like Antioch, Pittsburgh, like that area, Concord, and everything like that. It's a different vibe. Like everywhere that Bart goes to is the Bay Area. Like I don't get how people get that messed up. Sacramento is not part of Bay Area. Stop saying that. Like stop.
So I ain't gonna do it this show. And I was gonna say some ignorant shit. I was
Please
gonna be
say-
like,
just-
is the hills just like what they show them in the movies? Do the
What do you
hills look
mean?
like that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they're
That's some-
actually like that. Like you have to park like literally like sideways and shit, and the hills are literally all the way like
Steep.
almost vertical. They have a street called like Crooked Street that goes like this, and like you have to drive down it like this. There's usually a long line just because people want to drive down it. It's usually tourists, but you know.
that
But
would
when
be
you're
me.
up there though, you can see like almost the whole city, which is cool. But you can for like from like almost every hill, so. It's
I'll be
kinda
on my
crazy.
road bound shit.
In a movie or a TV show.
Bro, I
The
miss the
road?
city. Like I
You
be
seen
having, I be getting homesick. Like I just came from Georgia. That's not. I don't want to say it's not a city, but it's just not the same. Like.
So you
I
said
need
no.
something
You said
else.
Georgia, so I know where you can. So ATL's not like the Bay.
No,
Is it like? Is it worse?
I don't want to say it's
The
worse.
ATL
It's
like
just
the
its
Bay.
own vibe. Like
No.
it's its own. It's its own. I want to say it's bad or
Why?
good.
Because I've never
I'm just
been
like
to the Bay
not
Area.
used.
So that's
All
why-
cities are not
Okay,
the same.
so-
No city is the same.
Bay Area, I want to say it's more chill. People don't really give a fuck out there. Like you don't. There aren't really standards out there, and like people don't care about like how you dress, like who you like, how you make yourself look and shit like that. They're
The
really.
Bay is very unique.
They are very unique. Like we're really open to like pride is a really big thing in the city. Like they'll close down almost all the streets for that shit.
Really?
And like they'll be like everyone's like dressed up. It's like it's so nice. It's really fun. But yeah. I was just like, it's really open, it's really vibey because like you got like all these spots that you can go to and you can just chill, you know what I mean? Like I be trying to find spots out here where you could just like just park and just like look at shit, but y'all don't really got hills.
Me and Monty, before y'all got here, we were just talking about a place where you
They
can
don't.
just
There's
wake
this
up.
one place. This is one place called Fish Ranch, right? It's like,
Here?
no, it's in Bay. In
Oh,
the
okay,
Bay.
okay.
So it's this place called Fish Ranch Road, and it's like an exit, like right off the highway from like coming from Concord, going toward like Oakland, and you drive all the way up this hill, right? And then there's like this log, and there's like just dirt off the side of the road, and you could just park there, and you just see like all of Bay Area, damn near. Like you could see Oakland, and then you see the Bay Bridge, and then you see the city, and then you could see the Golden Gate just in the back. But it's just crazy. It's just crazy.
It's like
That
a
is
screensaver.
fire.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, damn, y'all don't really got spots like where I could see everything. I got yelled at when I sat at the top of somebody's building. I was like, why y'all getting mad? They're like, it's a safety hazard. I was like, if I fall, I fall. It's not your fault. I decided to come up here.
That's wild.
Like, but yeah, I'm like, y'all can't climb buildings or nothing out here. Like,
Safety is important though.
I guess. But
This
still,
show,
like,
this
I don't
show
know.
has
No
been,
fun.
this show has been a phenomenon. It has been something that, you know, we weren't listening about. We learned listen to music. We were getting tapped into like inner selves and how to deal with certain situations. And I'm just like, yo,
Yeah, I got deep.
this gotta go for a part 2 with Miss Jynxx. But
Oop.
we gonna, yo, tell them where they can find you again.
Okay, so you can find me on Instagram at _
There we go.
JYNNXX. 2 N's, 2 X's with the Y, not an I. Okay.
And we're definitely gonna get something set up, a show.
Ooh.
Me and Loud, I
Got
think
some
we on the
stuff
same
cooking
platform
up.
with that. We're definitely gonna get a show set up because I
We gotta
think
get,
everybody
uh,
needs this. They need to see it. They need
We
to
gotta
feel
get
it.
Jynx's Inferno.
Jynx's
Yeah.
Inferno.
Oh yeah, for a fact. And we're getting the No Limit Podcast exclusive painting from Jynxx. It's already set in stone.
Oh, gosh.
I need it. I want it. I gotta have
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Can you
Um,
chisel?
Can I chisel?
He said
I mean,
stone. He said stone and just like.
I mean,
just-
I know how to, but like,
Shit, I don't care if you do stones either. Give me that too. I'll
you know,
take
like a
it.
whole marble statue.
Yeah.
Like it's
I'm
grease
saying
or
he said
something,
he
like-
said it's set in stone. So I was like, damn, can we get like a?
We'll see what I do. I might get some creative, like get some multimedia on there or some shit.
That'd be dope.
We'll see. We'll
That'd be
see.
dope.
I don't know. I guess you have to stay tuned.
But until next time,
Meet some friends.
yeah, really.
Be your friend.
Yeah, Tay's already on board. Till next time on the No Limit Podcast. This was Jynxx, ladies and gentlemen.
This was a good show.
Jynxx.
This was a chill show.
like I said,
I like this.
perfect.
Thank
Wanna-
you guys for having me. It was really fun.
Yeah,
It was
I
really
No, we're
fun.
gonna do it again. We're gonna have
Yeah.
part 2.
Just to end
We'll
my
have
night.
part 2.
I did.
Part 2. It's definitely
Yeah.
it's already in the books.
Bet.
I knew
Um,
just to end my
Locked in.
night.
On the Power by Virginia Network, y'all check us out. Share, like, subscribe, comment, put it everywhere.
Comments
Stay
are-
tuned.
Yeah. Cause we look. I know, and before we close it out, I know, ladies and gentlemen, I know even the artists we bring on the show, y'all are like, yo, we've done these shows. Where's the footage? Where's this, that, and the third? We are trying to look for the perfect candidate.
I do album covers too, like original album covers. So like if you want something original, like nothing like graphic designed or like, I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong with that, but you know what I mean? Everything right now is like all like on tablets and like graphically done, so
Yeah.
technologically done. So if you want something more organic, hit me up.
Physical copies.
Or if you just want a painting, hit me up. I got you. I can make custom stuff. I can design
NFTs.
tattoos, whatever you want.
She's a future
Hit me
NFT
up.
millionaire. But yeah, we're looking for the perfect editor. We got a couple on standby. It's just we want somebody that we could bring on a team that's like they see the vision. You know what I'm saying? They, of course, everybody's gonna have their own things, you know, agendas, getting their name out. But we want somebody on the team that's authentic, that sees the vision, that we can vibe with. We got a couple candidates we're searching through. But once we upload all these episodes, it's a fucking wrap.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
It's gonna be
Because
fun.
we're putting it on Spotify audio, we're putting it on Rumble, we're putting it on Instagram,
You
YouTube.
better listen to that in
Hell,
your
I
car
might
on
put
the
it
way
on
to work in the
MySpace.
morning.
You know what I'm saying?
On MySpace.
Yeah.
MySpace.
Everywhere, social media accounts, anywhere. Don't matter. Bro, it's 7 billion people in this world. I would at least want 5.
Right,
Is that too much to
Come
ask
tap
for?
in. Listen to us in the morning on the way to work.
Yeah.
Get your coffee. Just tap in. You know what I mean? That'd be fun.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
Get your coffee
No
from
Limit
7-Eleven.
Podcast might need a
Because
female.
Starbucks too expensive.
That's
We
what
might
I-
need a female host.
That's when I listen to podcasts for real. On my way to work is when I listen to my podcast, honestly. It don't really matter what it's about. That's when I listen to them.
Because I feel like she'd be a balance.
Honestly though.
She would be a balance. We'll talk about
Yeah.
it. Well, until next time on the Power by Virginia Network, No Limit Podcast. Y'all tune in. Y'all check it out. Share it. Rewatch it. Keep watching it. And next Wednesday at 8 p.m. we'll be back.
Next Wednesday.
This Friday, I ain't gonna tell you. We gonna share.
gosh.
We got something else.
He
This
loves talking
Friday
about
is
stuff.
something.
But I do.
He love talking about stuff, man.
I do.
Got a lot to say.
Yeah. If I worked for
Build up
Marvel, they would fire me.
suspense. You too easy.
Am
Leave
I?
that cliffhanger.
You
Really?
You too easy, man. Give me something to come back for. Jesus.
I'm sorry. I get excited.
Yeah. And then you let it off quick.
I'm like Hammy off of Over the Hedge.
Oh my
Jesus.
Yeah. But yeah, there we go.
Control yourself.
We done, ladies. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Bow.